Good afternoon. How are you? Hope everybody's good. This is the second video I've done so far. There were some people over here making loads and loads of noise, but I recorded anyway, and it's just really irritating trying to record and all the noise that's going on. They're running the strimmer to clear their property, which is fine, but there's people over there then shouting over top of that, and I'm like, dude, and there's firecrackers over here again. And I just thought, I just thought to myself, I'm trying to, the whole idea of paradise is to try to attract nature, birds, butterflies, so on, right? The energy that goes with that if you're a spiritual person. And then I thought, everybody around me is scaring the birds away. Everybody around me is doing everything they can to get nature to go away. I'm like, and I just want to be quiet. And I thought, oh, it's quiet now. And now there's a plane going over top of my head. It's impossible just to be quiet. So, what's happening here? Besides getting stressed trying to record this for you guys. So, like I said, this is the second time I recorded it. So let me see if I can remember what I talked about. So the first thing is, I wanted to say thank you so much for all you guys who commented on the last video about how to build the tray on top, the area where the water is going to go in. Now, why is it so important? Well, there's a lot of water going in there, and I didn't really know how to take care of it. So many people said about butyl rubber and all kinds of different plastic trays and so on. And you know, I didn't think of the rubber or tarp or anything like that, but I did think of the plastic tray, and that's what I was going for. I was also going for this idea of the what they mix cement in by hand. So I have this one. I was thinking there's a bigger one, and you could cut the left side of it off, and then it would go in there. But the only problem, this is going to sit in the sun forever. And the thing about the sun, it's going to make it brittle, crack, and break, and leak in time. So I thought in the end, right, I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. The same technique I used to build the waterfall is the same technique I'm going to use to build the tray on the top. And here's my dilemma. This pump can deliver 500 liters per minute, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. This one's going to have, it's got a valve on it so I can, you know, adjust the flow. This is the main one. And there's 4 little ones, which I'm not finished there yet. And this lady's got one in her hand, see? So the problem is, I want the high volume coming over here. And these guys are like this speakers on the end, if you like. This is going to pour out of here, and then into here, and so on down, right? Well, how much is 500 liters per minute? Well, this is 200, so it's 2.5 of those per minute. So if the half goes to these end bits, or a little bit more, then that means you're going to have 200 liters per minute coming over there. Sorry, 400 liters per minute coming over here. So I'm thinking, that's a lot of water, 400 liters per minute. Or maybe I open the flow a little bit more, but the point is, I don't want it, you know, coming out like, you know, squirting across the garden from the lady's hand. It's supposed to be gentle. So it's got to be a big tray. A couple of people said, why so big? Well, it's to get the volume up there and to let it calm before it comes over. So I could, you know, make the tray, which I'll show you in a minute what I've done so far, and just let it come in from the right side, which will call, then it will cause like a whirling effect. So then on the left side of the waterfall you won't get a lot, but on the right side you get a lot. Right. So it's got to come to the back. The pump empties in the back of the tray, it calms and goes forward as a whole, if you like, and a little bit flat. Bubbly is okay. So how am I going to do that? So here's a piece of 2-inch pipe. So what I'm going to do is just drill holes in it so it's like a sieve. So if you imagine the water is pouring into here under pressure, and then I'll leave this end here open so it can come out, but any back pressure will push it out of the holes. So that will allow the maximum amount of water out with the least turbulence. but it will be level across the back, and then it can calm as it goes forward. That's the plan. Okay, so let me show you what I've done and how I'm going to do it. Now I'm on the front, I'm standing on top. Okay, so what I've been doing, there's a nice breeze at the front, no breeze at the back, so hot. So if you look, let's see if I can do this with two hands in. You got that blue pipe, and above it there's a piece of metal, so I had to break part of the waterfall there in the front to get it to the metal, which is not a problem. I'll fix it later. And then that goes back to here. Then I did another one here that goes to the back, and if you look there, you see that shiny plate. So those are like fence posts, those concrete poles. So it's full of metal inside, so it's hard to get a screw into it. But I got two screws on the right, as you can see. And then what I'm going to do is, you see this chicken wire? I've got some different sizes, so I'll cover the whole thing inside with the chicken wire, maybe 2 times. And then I've got this stuff over here, which is called selang. Okay? It's like a burlap sack, but you get it in different grades. And the idea of the grade is how much sun it will let through. So you can make like a roof system, so you can put plants underneath it so they don't burn up. So once the metal's on, and then the chicken wire's all over it, I'll put that black sacking stuff on top, the selang, cable tie it together to the pole so it can't move, and then at another date, not today, I'm going to put cement over top of it, so it'll cover the whole thing in cement. So I'll have one big cement bowl. But you know, the metal bit takes a while, and then putting the chicken wire and the selang on takes a bit. I don't know how far I'm going to get. I think I'm going to give it another hour, and then I'm going to stop. I'm getting hot, and then maybe finish it up over the weekend. I want to say thanks so much for watching, and you know, I'm surprised how many people are interested in what I'm doing here. Many people are, you know, keep saying soon, soon, soon. And once this thing's up here's done, once this is up here, then I come back down to the brickwork and finish off the cement on the front. It's more or less done. It's just some tidying up to do. So maybe 2 days work or something, and then I can finish the bricks, do the brickwork on the out, you know, make it look like blocks and cover it in cement, and then start painting. So I'm trying to get it done before April, because April it'll be hot. And I want to get it done this year. I don't want to, you know, last time it got so crazy hot, I just said I can't do it no more. But I want to get it done, so the painting bit should be okay. I have to wake up at 4 in the morning, eat breakfast, and then come out here. Okay, here's the basket complete. I even moved my tools away. So what I'm going to do now is put the thick chicken wire down. What am I doing? I bought, a while ago, I found a load of cable ties on discount, so I bought a load because I knew I need a load. And I'm cable tying the chicken wire, or chicken-like wire, to the frame. I've been working for hours. I'm getting tired, but I want to get this done so I don't have to come back to it. And here's the supervisor. Chilling out, eating ants. Okay, so I have a little bit of a trough here, as you can see. I just got to secure that piece at the end now. There's 2 little pieces that I got to secure that. And then I can cover the selang up, put the selang inside it. And then when I'm next Monday, maybe I'll start doing some cementing. I've been using cable ties, see, pulling it tight to the frame, because once the cement's on, it'll be fine. It'll hold itself. Done. So for today, done. I was going to try to finish that today. I wanted to get all the cable tying done, put the selang on, so I could say, okay, I'm done. The next project is doing put the cement on it. But my hands are cramping. I'm trying to put the cable ties in and my hands keep cramping. I'm tired. It's nearly 6 o'clock. So I think, stop. So I'm going to sign off and say thanks for watching if you got this far. If you have, just say, I seen you at the end. I'm just curious who watches it to the end. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. All the very best.